Oh boy, man, passport bros. Some of y'all, we need to have a conversation. I don't know on what planet y'all thought it was a good idea to support a dude named Jay Willow. I don't want to understand what world you living in. Y'all must like to look like fucking failures. This is a failure of a YN, a complete total failure. He's depending on goofy dudes to fund his fucking lifestyle. Now, look. As a guy who has tricked before, I have no problem with tricking. I'm like, listen, if you ain't trying to marry no woman, you're not trying to get in a relationship. Hey, go ahead, trick off. Pay your 200, 300, 500, whatever you can pay for the type of quality woman you want, and go about your business. I will never tell a dude not to trick. Okay, that's just remember the law. Remember the law. Remember the law. I have a PSN for that. But if you're okay with it and you're careful, there are plenty of sites that you can go to so you can trick off safely. There should be no situation where you beating on a chick because she won't give you no vagina. Okay, there should be no reason for this. And you're going to other countries to do this. And apparently, this ain't the first time he's done this shit. Like, what is wrong with this dude? And then had the nerve to be like, oh, Razor Ray's channel talking about she was hitting me. Really, really, inward, really, really, really. We heard that video. All I heard was smack, smack. This woman's moaning and fear, and I beat your ass. Do that sound like somebody who's getting beat up by a woman? Come on, bro. Stop. Big J Rello talking about I beat Austin's ass or everybody else's ass, but you let what looked like 120-pound girl smack on you and you ain't do nothing to it? Yeah, okay, bro. Okay. Sure. And then when Razor Ray's say, okay, well, if the woman stayed after the slapping sound and she stayed for another 2 hours, why you didn't put that on video? Why you leave that out? Well, I didn't think it was going to be a big deal. So all the other times you've been filming your interactions with these chicks. But this is the important part. After the slapping, that, hey, that sounded bad. You didn't want to film no more? Come on, dude. Let's come. But again, I blame these passport bros for making this dude out what he is. He's nothing but a failure of a YN. I mean, the look, the act, he acts like one of the crazy inmates that I had to watch for 18 years. You know, the ones talk tough, he gonna do shit to you, and then when you confront, they cry like little bitches. They run to us. They talk all that shit. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do blah, 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 blah. He come to us in secret, snitching on everybody. I remember one dude, man. I'm beat up these officers. I'm gonna beat up. My supervisor came with a few of us. Came in there. You know what he did? Got on his knees and put his hands behind his back. He ain't trying to fight nothing. Matter of fact, he running all over the place. He think I'm a jump. I'm a jump. Wait a minute, I thought you were big bad. I thought you were gonna fight that out. Nope. He threatened to jump. But then he eventually put the handcuffs. And this is the funny part. Like after that incident, I had to work on the cell block where this goop is. I come in there within the first 5 minutes. He running down the stairs. This white boy coming running after him and beating on him. I'm like, what the fuck? I gotta call my supervisors and all that. And I'm like, and then this dude had the nerve to come say on the thing why I didn't try to stop him. I ain't trying to stop shit. I called the cop. I called my supervisor to come stop you. I ain't about to get involved in it. Even after you were talking about you big and bad and stuff, you think I'm gonna help you? First, I thought they were actually playing. I didn't know it was really that serious till he was really laying it. Oh shit, I gotta call supervisor, get these I gotta get some people over here. And low key I felt bad for the white dude because I had to go find him. I'm like, he tried to hide and I saw him in this he in the day, but why you say that? Dude, you know I can't let you be on this dude in front of me and not do nothing. You know how this go. But yeah, that dude, they had to ship that dude off. They could not have him over there because he was known as a snitch. Sad. But that's what this Jay Riddle remind me of. Those type of guys. Talk big, but when the real trouble comes, now all these Kenyans know him. They got him on the channel. They know of him. They ran him out the Airbnb. He's copping pleas. Oh no, I gotta get out of here. Yeah, I bet you do. Shit, I bet you do. He don't know them Kenyans. I thought they wouldn't like that. I thought they were just separate. I'm like, buddy, you don't know Kenyans. You don't know Africans. I worked with Africans for 18 years in prison. Listen, they may fuss and fight with each other, but when it's time to link up, oh, they link up. They have linked up at my job and got some things changed at our job for that. They know when to link up. Yeah, they'll fuss and fight with each other. Yeah, yes, they do. But when it's time to link up, they link up. And if you part of their group, if they like you like that, they'll look out for you. I know, because they've looked out for me. Like when my mom passed away a couple of years ago, they raised some money for me. I mean, they raised some money for me. Got me some things. It's a beautiful thing when if they like you, they fuck with you like that. They got your back. But nah, they don't like you like that. Oh boy. Like I said, they linked up. They had to do some investigations over there. The higher ups had to come down to our unit. They had our warrant shook for a minute. That's the power of the Africans, especially Kenyans. Yeah, they're family. They will link. They support each other. I don't know what this guy thought he was going to do. You can't even do that in America. You can't beat on. Despite what some of these women, black women, definitely be saying, listen, it depends on that woman. Don't ever assume that woman don't have nobody to come whoop your ass for you. You may think she by herself, but there is somebody. You can call them a simp all you want, but there's gonna be somebody to come see you. We've seen that many times in these cases. Some of it for good, some not so good. But they will come defend them if they fuck with them like that. And now that happens in America. What you think is happening in these countries? You're gonna mess with the wrong one, and you see what's happening to this dude. He want to run. He want to run out of Kenya. He had to beg them for more money to get him up out of there. And you better get up out of there soon because me personally, I want him to disappear. I want him to be disappeared. At the very least, I want this thing off my fucking internet. I want this piece of shit failure of a dude off my internet. This is an embarrassment to black men. This is an embarrassment. This fucking ain't. This fucking loser who thinks he's big because a bunch of other losers are paying him money. I'm like, I couldn't even be associated with this failure. I just couldn't. I couldn't even look at myself in the mirror and say, God damn it, I'm being propped up by losers. God damn, I'm a loser. Like, damn, he getting propped up by losers. It's like, damn, failure. And he like, I couldn't get nobody. They didn't want the $40. Hell yeah, they want more money. Shit, I would ask for more money to deal with that. That forehead alone, blinding everybody. Nah, man, you got to call it. You got to come up with more money for this. Of course, he went over there to these other countries. No woman's gonna deal with him for free. No woman of any value, that's for certain. Yeah, there might be somebody who'll deal with him for the free. Somebody, some female will do it, but women of somewhat value, mm-mm. He gonna have to come up lato do just to deal with this crazy fuck. Yeah, they're gonna have to come up with lots of dough. Jeez, just terrible. Like a failure of a YN, just a failure, and it's embarrassing. How you fuck up? How you do the same thing Austin do? You on here with another chick. You saw what happened with Austin Holland. You saw what happened that he got ran out of Brazil because of this, because of that video, and then the other videos he did. This dumb fuck Jay Rello gonna go in and insult all the Kenyan women. They all ugly. This forehead so bright it blinds people in the dark. Ow, my eyes. God, why? What the fuck? Jay would put a hat on, bro. This ugly fuck is calling Kenyan women ugly. Sorry, bro. You not you. Look, if Chris Brown would have do it, look, that probably kill his career. But I can understand Chris Brown doing it. Not this dude. Who the fuck is this dude? Like, big ass forehead. Look like he haven't shaved in years. He just looking at him makes me feel dirty. I'm like, oh God, damn, I need to go take a shower. I just bathed. What's going on? Oh, I'm looking at Jay Will. Oh yeah, that's why. Damn, shit. Should have never looked at this motherfucker. Now I feel dirty. You ever met somebody you just felt dirty having to touch him? There's a few people that I can say have made me felt this way. Like, have made me felt this way. There's a couple of inmates that made me felt this way. Roland Martin and Jay Rello. After looking at these people, I feel like I need a shower. Just disgusting. Roland Martin, just a fucking shield, just a dick blazer of the Democratic Party. The way he did Janet Jackson, trying to insult this woman. Janet Jackson, just because she wouldn't interview with him, I'm like, yeah, I wouldn't interview with you either. You're a waste of space. Yuck. Ugh. Just looking at you made me want to take a shower and lose some weight. Just a fucking shill, a sellout. Just disgusting. Ugh. Janet, you should be happy Janet Jackson let you breathe her air. And this ain't the glazed Janet Jackson. I'm just saying, this dude, anybody worth the shit, he should be happy they let you breathe that air. That's how much disgusting this person is. Just a disgusting piece of shit. Disgusting. Just like this Jay Rello, just disgusting. The fact he breathes air makes me just just disgusting. And the fact that dudes are paying money for him to go do this. And that's the funny part. These dudes will be mad at guys paying for OnlyFans. At least they get to see the guy fuck or the chick fuck a guy. I would rather anybody who on the dark side of Twitter know this clown, Give Pete the clown. If y'all know that guy, he's banging all the chicks, OnlyFans chicks. I would rather pay his OnlyFans just to see him fuck other chicks before I would ever give money to Jay Rello. And you ain't gonna even see the fucking because it's on YouTube. They ain't gonna show that on YouTube. So you get the watch, you paying for him to fuck, and you ain't even gonna see the product. You ain't gonna even see him fuck him. You're just saying this so you can roast it, which is another lame thing. You roasting chicks that you want to fuck. That's insane. I'm like, I would never like. Again, it's like you roasting chicks you want to fuck, and you know if she gave you a chance, you would do it. I remember I was at a club one time, and this white dude was there, and there was this black girl. I I'm assuming she 18 because the place you have to show ID, but I was like, nah, she must have a fake ID. I'm staying over here. I'm not. Now I talked to her. We laughing. Her boyfriend was there, but I was like, I ain't touching that. I ain't about to go to jail for this. But this white dude was like, why is she? She should need to get herself a wheelchair. And I'm looking at this white dude like, dude, I know if she came over here and offered to suck you off, you gonna have your zipper down within a second. So she say suck lips. Wow, that's magical. Come on, dude. Let's not play this game. Yeah, that's how y'all sound like. That was like that live stream with the Kenya woman, and they out there roasting the shit out of her. And I'm like, yeah, if she came to your house, you will not turn it down. That's insane. These people are. It just boggles my mind. And I know I shouldn't have my mind be boggled like this because I've been in these YouTube streets way too long. That's why I had to take breaks because it's just like it's the same old repetitive. Black men ain't shit. Black women ain't shit. Blah blah blah. All this crying for bunch of losers that can't get nobody. Nobody wants them. They follow loser ass dudes who, let's face it, got daddy issues. They got mommy issues, daddy issues, following chicks who got mommy and daddy issues. All these people got trauma. I mean, hell, I got trauma too, so I'm not even gonna say that I'm immune to the trauma. But god damn, like at least I keep my trauma under control. I don't let my trauma like just put me out here losing my mind. Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry, that Jay Weirdo look like that's trauma. That's trauma waiting to happen. Please don't go over there. I hope he get ran out of Kenya. Actually, what my true hope is, I hope he disappears in Kenya. I hope they throw him with the lions and the leopards. Let them in box. You can't be doing shit like that in the country and then insulting all they women. It's like, bro, if they ugly, why are you touching them? That's the same thing when Austin Holloman was saying like, what was it, 70% of the women that he dated was not up to his standards. And I'm looking at him like, then why are you dating them? They're not to your standards. You're the one pulling them. You're the one dating them. That means you suck. I can understand you had two, three, or five of them that wasn't up to standard. Hey, that happens. This is a world out here. You're gonna find some people that's just not up to your standards, no matter what you do. They may look good, they talk a good game, but when you come down to it, they just ain't worth the shit. But how the fuck 70% of all the women, all of them, ain't up to your standard? That means that the problem ain't them. The problem you. Your standards are too low. You the one touching them. You're the one dealing with them. Sorry. After three or four, I'm like, I'm good. I need to go back. I need to go back to the drawing board and see why am I keeping low quality women like this? Because I mean, I'm sorry, that's not that. When you get to 70% of the women ain't up to your standards, that's a problem. And that's the same with this dude. But all these women are ugly and all that. But why are you touching them? Not me. If a woman ugly to me, I ain't touching them. I had that whole thing with platinum. I'm like, listen, if I ain't attracted to the woman, I'm leaving. I ain't touching her. No, you're gonna take one for the team. Yeah, you take one for the team. I ain't. Hey, look, you can have that twosome. You can have that threesome you want, because I ain't gonna be there. I'm not going. Sorry. Like, listen. And don't get me wrong. There's women that probably, if I showed you who I banged in my lifetime, y'all would be like, oh, these are ugly women. Okay, they all right with me. I don't bang ugly chicks. To me, okay. If I bang them, I wanted to. Okay, they may not be your cup of tea. Hell, my ex-wife may not be a lot of dudes' cup of tea. She would get roasted on here, but that was who I wanted. That's who I did. That's who I married. That's who I would. Even after breakup and all that, we were still banging. It's just that's how it was. And and I rock with the family and everything. Matter of fact, just last week I visited them. I was in the area, and I'm like, I haven't seen them in like since the funeral of my ex-wife. I'm like, let me go. Nah, even after that, I did see him one more another time after that. But it's been like almost over a year. So I'm like, let me go visit them. And I went and visited them, stayed about almost an hour. But what I look like talking about she ugly and all that, but you banged her. Some of y'all just out of pocket, like, she's a hoe, she trash. But you the one who chose her. You picked her. You the one chose her. You picked her. So what was it? You desperate? You were just desperate for box? I mean, you were. I mean, it is what it is. But I wouldn't insult her. You put your dick in her. Oh well. You like ugly chicks? I'm sorry. That's your level. Ugly chicks is your level. Now you can do something about it, but you up here dissing them and shit. They ain't gonna work. Just look like an idiot and a fool. And that's what this Jay Riddle looked like, a fool, just a failure. All the women ugly, but you still smashing. Well, the one in that video he had didn't get the smash because she saw all the comments of the dudes roasting the shit out of her, and she like, fuck this, I'm out. And I'm like, why the hell would you even do that? You saw what happened with Austin. So why would you do the same thing and think you're gonna get better results? Ain't no way I'm filming me getting some box from a hoe. Ain't no way I would film that. Why would I? What, for what? Like that's disgusting. I mean, if that's the case, I mean, you might as well go up the full, might as well go all the way and be on OnlyFans. At least there, you can show everybody you get paid, banger. He'll probably make more money over there than he would on YouTube. Well, definitely now since all these channels got yanked, as they should. I don't want to see this goof on here. I don't want this. I don't want this dude to get any kind of financial incentive to do this dumb shit anymore. I want it to get cut. He talking about going to kick. Who the fuck still have kick? Only people that have kick is H to the Izos and all that. That's the only people got kicked. Nobody else got kicked like that. Fucking weird. Nobody got that shit no more. Just disgusting. Just a disgusting hell. Just a disgusting dude, man. It's just sad that people are actually paying this man. I'm not even jealous of it. I just like I wouldn't want to be. I wouldn't lower myself for this. It's like that. That's like I feel about some of these dudes who are blackmail feminists. They lower themselves to get the attention of these black chicks that don't like them. They know they don't like them. They can't stand their ass. They use them for fucking for validation. They use them to be attack dogs for the manosphere and other black men who just don't agree with these women. I could not see myself lowering myself for that. I have too much pride and dignity. Like me and this content creator Max was arguing over what was that? Whole thing with Serena and it's like black women going with white men. It's like you don't have no pride. Yes, I have pride. I'm not fighting for a chick that don't want to fight for me. Like, let her the fuck go. I don't give a shit. Let her go. I'm not about to lower myself to be just for validation and for chicks. You got dudes on here who are cheering. I get to talk to this woman. I get to talk to this woman. I'm like, you on the internet. I'm like, dude, I can go talk to them right now. I'm like, I can go talk to Cynthia G if I want to. I don't want to. I talked to her once. I'm good. All these women that they praise, I can go talk to them now. Get on the fucking panel and talk to them if I wanted to. I don't. Now, there's certain people I would like to talk to. One of these days, like when Priscilla has her panel, I might have a little courage to go call, talk to her about certain things. That's some people like that I want to talk to. Certain other people around here, I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm done with those panels. Those panels, they always not productive. It's always go down to black men ain't doing shit, black women ain't doing shit. It's just repetitive bullshit that they ain't gonna solve nothing. No one wants to solve this shit. No one wants to resolve the relationship shit. Everybody want to run from their problems. They want to run to other countries. They want to run to other races of people. You're not trying to solve the problem. It's all just scare tactics. It's all you don't even like these people like that. You're running. You run these other countries. You running. We know it. And look, I'm not even saying that it's weak for men to go somewhere. If you know you cannot make it in America like that, the women, you and the women here don't vibe. The Western women don't vibe with you. Cool. Go to the other country and get your woman. I don't think that's weak at all. But Why you? But the way some of these dudes do it, and then put their business on blast and just doing some just dumbass shit, just makes me just like, what are you doing? You're making us look terrible out here. You're beating on women. They ain't your women. They're somebody else's woman. And please, again, I keep saying, do never think that this woman don't have somebody that will whoop their ass. They just ain't pulled the trigger. You lucky they some of these guys I've seen on Twitter, you see their brother coming whooping this guy's ass. I mean, one dude had this dude back copping please, and he was still whooping his ass. I'm like, God damn. Well, and I'd be like, well, shouldn't have touched his sister. Now, listen, as I always say, look, you shouldn't let a woman hit you. But understand, if you take that route, putting hands on her, somebody's going to come see you, but it ain't going to be the talk. So it's best you walk away unless you're ready for that action. Shouts out to Jerry Brown. He found out the hard way. Touch somebody's mother. Well, he took that final nap. And you think I gave a shit? Nope. Hey, he touched somebody's mom. Oh, well, shit might happen to you. Listen, my dad tried to kill my mom. The only thing saved him was my mother. That was the only thing that saved him. Because my brother was about to put him in the dirt. They didn't care that was our dad. They were like, he got to go in the dirt. He done fucked up. But my mother saved him. You know? You never know who these women know. Especially you going to other countries. The laws there are not the same. There's, in my opinion, they be worse. Because if you ain't got no dough, you might have to pay some other way. And usually be by blood. I'm just saying, man, I don't look. I would be fucking scared to do anything like that. Cause and you ain't got no weapons. You in countries where you ain't got no guns. You ain't got no weapons like that. And you think you gonna beat on a woman and think it's gonna be a cakewalk? Oh, I'm not dude for real. Jay Will talking about, I'm not dude for real. No, you're not. Because why you copping please on a video talking about, hey, I got to get up out of here. I thought you were that guy. I thought you were that man. If you man enough to insult their women and man enough to hit their women, then you should be man enough to handle their men. You should be man enough to handle that country. Stay there and take your licks. You say you the man. You say you that guy. You that YN. That, hey, show me. What I've seen, you ain't that guy. You're just a little bitch. And this is where, and this is like I say, all that rah talk that some of these dudes be on here talking. You're not about that life. Stop it. Some of these guys who were like, well, I'm gonna put hands on Kevin Samuels. Never did. Kevin Samuels killed his own self. Angry Man still breathing. Obsidian still breathing. Ain't nobody put hands on these guys yet. A lot of these dudes are talk over here in the Passport Bros. All that talk, you ain't worth nothing. What you gonna do? Nothing. All that tough talk for nothing. You trying to get up out of there. Sad. Just a failure of a YN. Just a failure. And it's just like, man, black man, god damn, we just got some ain't shit dudes up here. We celebrate, and we got dudes in our midst who celebrate these dudes. You paying money for this dude to fuck? How low is your self esteem? Your self esteem can't be that. I listen. I can't. I I believe it, but it's like, but I don't want to believe it. You know, you believe it, you see it, but it's like this can't be real. I know some of our self esteem is in the toilet. I get it. I didn't know it was this bad till I got to social media. I knew it was bad. I didn't know it was this bad. I know dudes go through times where your self esteem is low. The women ain't coming like you want. Your money ain't coming like you want. Life ain't doing the way it should. Yeah, you get depressed. Your self esteem is low. I know I've been there plenty of times, but I have to fight it. I have to fight that stuff day after day. Luckily, I have friends and well, friends and coworkers that hey, they see that hey, man, you don't look like yourself. You want to talk about it? You gotta have people like that. There should be no reason why you're paying a dude to go fuck another chick and then fuck that up, and now he's gonna make all of y'all look bad. Yeah, you're helping the tethers. You're proving the tethers point. You're making FBAs look bad. For what? Because you just mad. You ain't getting the women you want over here. That you feel like, and it shows that you don't like those women. If you're putting hands on women, bro, it's just you don't like women. I don't now. I'm not gonna go like these feminists, black male feminists, and say you're gay because I don't believe that shit. That's some stupid ass shit that women say because oh my god, you don't care about us like we want you to care about us, so you must be gay. No, I don't like you. You're a piece of shit. Sorry. That's to say nothing about my sexuality. No, it's a you problem. You're just a piece of shit. I don't like you. I don't like what you do. But these dudes, you don't like women. You have a hatred of women. It's probably from your mama. You need to deal with that. You got to deal with that problem. I'm sorry. Some of y'all don't even recognize you had an issue with your moms. You don't even recognize. That's why I've told people I am not mad if a guy said I hate my mom. Because you have to recognize that within you. That's why some of these dudes be out of their way to announce, I don't date black women. Bro, that's you have an issue with your mom. Whatever your mom did, you hate her for it. Just come out and say it. You need to come out and say it. Well, and don't let these people talk about well your mama black. Yeah, my mama a piece of shit. So if she's a piece of shit, so are you. Now, do you really want that? Do you want that distinction? That's why I say, hey, some of y'all women stop doing that shit because you're linking yourself up to terrible women when you shouldn't. The thing you should say is, okay, bro, your mom, is something happened with you and your mom? That's something happened with you and that girl? Come on, just you need to get that out you. You need to get it out you. And that's the thing. You're gonna have to get it out you. Okay? You're gonna have to recognize hey, I had a problem with my mom. I had a problem with my sister. I got bullied by girls. It's affecting me to this day. You're gonna have to talk about that. And not in a way no, this is something that men got to talk to with each other. You can't be quiet about this anymore. This stoicism is bullshit. You want to know why? Stoicism only works if you have friends. people that you can talk to, that you can bounce ideas off of. Then you can have stoicism. Some things shouldn't bother you because you have people in your life that know you're not who they say you are. But if you don't have that, that stoicism don't work for you. It's bullshit. You can't be you could be a lone person, but you can't be a lone wolf forever. You gotta have some friends. You gotta have people that you can have. One, it's gotta be one person. I don't care if it's a male or a female. You gotta have one person that you can sit down and have a conversation, and they will listen to you without judgment. You gotta have that person. Otherwise, you're doing crazy shit like this. You're up there beating on prostitutes for because they won't give you no box. I've had HOs turn me down. I've had non HOs turn me down. I had never in my life thought about putting hands to them. The only time I ever thought of putting hands on if they put hands on me. The last, if I want to say girl that I actually put hands on, because this girl was bothering me, and that was in high school. I had a choice. This girl kept bothering me, fucking with me, so I had to put hands on her. And I didn't do much, just kicked her. That was about it. But guess what? She stopped bothering me after that. All those girls stopped bothering me after that. It's just something you got to do. But some of y'all have this anger and bitterness towards women and it's making you do dumb decisions. It's making you beat up on prostitutes. It's making you beat up on your girlfriends, your wives. Make you beat up random chicks who probably look at you funny. And you're sitting up here and you're doing this on camera instead of recognizing, hey, maybe you do hate your mom. Maybe you do hate your sister. Maybe that's a hatred. So now that you recognize it and understand it, now you can fix it. Now you can fix that problem. But until you recognize it for what it is, and no, it doesn't make you gay. Don't let these black male feminists tell you that dumbass shit. It's dumb. Those guys think if you are not involved with a woman, you gay. And they are the fucking weirdos of all time. Leave those weirdos alone. They mean you no harm. All they want you to do is be slaves to women. They don't want you to have no power over yourself. They want you to put it in the hands of women. And not even good women. No, they want you in the hands of women who don't give a fuck about you. But in order to not end up that way or end up in the other way where you're hating women, you're going to have to understand, yes, I hate my mom. Now I got to deal with it. Yes, I hated my sister for whatever she did. Now I got to deal with it. God damn it. Who does these? Sorry, yeah, I almost hit a dog. Dog roaming around in my neighborhood. Two of them. Two big old dogs, too. So clearly they got out somehow. But yeah, you, some of you guys are gonna have to deal with that. You're gonna have to deal with that hatred. You're gonna have to deal with it. You gotta get over it. So you don't put yourself in these positions where you're filming yourself. And you think, oh, it's funny. Yeah, it's funny to one of them guys, one of their family members come whoop your ass. Then it ain't gonna be so funny after that, or make you disappear for good. Which I'm hoping for this Jay Riddle. I don't want to see this dude no more. I don't want to see him on internet. I don't want to see this dude. He's a disgrace to men. He needs to go. He needs to be gone. There's very few men I've said I just want gone from this world. I just want them gone. There's very few. He's one of them. just just a failure of a YN and just make us look bad. And it's just like you're proving that the tether's right. It's like, listen, you want to prove these tethers wrong, denounce this Jay Willow. Denounce this fucker. He ain't one of us. I don't know what he is. Keep that. Yeah, listen, whatever y'all want to do to this fucker, do it to him. Just, hey, do whatever you want to do. Hey, you got it. We said that happened to your sister. That's our fault. He gonna get punished. Now, if y'all want to do it, cool. We cool with it. We do not rock with this person. He's a piece of shit. And that's why we gotta be some of us black men, we got to be like, hey, listen, just like that happened in prison. Like there was this incident where this Hispanic guy stole from the black guy from his black cellie. Well, a bunch of black cellies. Um the Bloods were gonna whoop that Hispanic group, and they said they were small in number. So you know what they did? Hey, listen, we'll take care of that. And they whooped that man's ass. They whooped that boy's ass. Sometimes, hey, either we gonna whoop his ass or we just gonna let them do it. It's like, listen, bro, listen, look, just leave him so we, if you're gonna do away with him, at least leave enough so we can show it to his mother. Although his mother probably don't want to see him anyway. I've had inmates where they were dying, their family did not want him. He died. They didn't want him. Nope, we don't want this guy. And at that point, we had to send him with the state. State got to do something with him. I'm sorry, I just got to get rid of this fuck. This is a failure of a YN. It's making us look bad. Get rid of him. Let the Kenyans have him. Beat his ass. Beat his ass. Send him to Thailand. But I tell you right now, if he gonna do that to them, to the Kenyans, I hate to imagine what he do. He find out that's a lady boy. Oh boy. And you touch one of them, oh, you gonna have problems. I'm just saying, man. This is a failure, and and some of these passport bros who've been propping this dude up. Now you want to run from him? No, too late for that. You've been propping this guy up for a minute. This man should know. After that whole incident last year, was it last year, 2 years ago, where he copping pleas for people to send him money so he can get up out of it because he can't spend his money. Y'all should have been cut this goof off. I just I don't understand. People prop up the wrong people, and it's not just black men doing it. Black women do it too. White people do it. It's just people prop up the wrong people, and it's just like, oh, well, how did this person get popular? Why? Just why? And it's like, because people are stupid. That's why. But anyway, let me get up out of here. I gotta go in, take a little nap, and then go to work. Uh, my next video is like Umar supporters, haters. Listen, some of y'all, we need to go. We need to have a talk. Like we need to have a talk because I'm seeing some things that's just blowing my mind. Sorry about that. I've just seen some things that just blowing my mind. Some of the comments that both sides are doing is just I it's just like this J Real thing. It's just the same shit. And it's like supporting people that really shouldn't be supported. It's like
We gotta have a conversation because this is just getting stupid. I don't know what else to say about it, but I'm gonna get on that. Probably put it out sometime this week or next week. But yeah, these Umar supporters, Umar haters, we gotta have a conversation. It's getting stupid. But anyway, thank y'all for listening. Y'all have a good one. Peace.